Here's LeBron James. Catch, fire, ball game. He did it.
Brooklyn with the ball, down 7. Kyrie Irving with 24, draws that double again, spins right out of it, rises up, misses a mid-range. Avdia clears.
Just a great move to get out of that double team, but Washington coming at him hard here in the second half every time he gets it.
Gill with a season high tonight. Now Kuzma guarded by Griffin. 6 to shoot. Kuzma long 2. Cleared away by Thomas. Thomas with 23. Finally gives it up. 3.5 to go in regulation. Inside.
Missed the shot, but he's going to get 2 at the line.
Irving playing in his 13th game. Still playing road games only. He's lost 72 minutes in his last 2 games, and he is at 35 minutes here tonight. His routine between games, especially when the Nets are home, he arrives to the practice facility, which he is allowed to do, puts in a full workout. There's always somebody from the athletic training staff, sports science staff, and a coach. And he works hard to try to keep himself in shape between those road games. 2 free throws makes it a 13-5 run, 5-point game, and going the other way. Wes Unseld Jr. has a challenge. Osias made the call on it all quickly, and now Brooklyn turns it over. Blake Griffin was begging for the ball to get it in play, so they couldn't challenge it. Kuzma for 3, short.
Well, Blake Griffin's a smart guy, and he got it in quickly to. Interesting, Washington changing the matchup. Neto's played well against Kyrie, but after that last duck-in, they're going to put more size on Kyrie Irving, and Avdia will draw the assignment.
Gill still on the floor. And now the double comes for Kyrie, gets out of it. Now Thomas for 3, short. Caldwell Pope right there. The Wizards scrapping. Traded Montrezl Harrell to Charlotte. Aaron Holiday to Phoenix. Spencer Dinwiddie and Davis Bertans traded to Dallas. And here they are with a 5-point lead. Avdia with Irving on him. To the Avdia turnaround. No. Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving goes down.
Contact happens on virtually every rebound in the NBA.
Irving sitting on 26. His first miss at the line. Had made his first 5 free throws. Brooklyn beat the Nets back in October. They had a game postponed in December. With all the COVID going through the teams. They played January 19th. 119-118 Nets win. 1 out of 2 at the line. Makes it a 4-point game. Neto with Irving on him. Pulls it quick. Gets a friendly bounce.
I don't know if it's just those other guys being gone, but I haven't seen Raul Neto be this aggressive offensively.
Kyrie Irving. Oh, contact from behind. Man, just explosive with a dribble. Stopping on a dime. And then draws the contact.
Here's Neto going full speed and stopping on a dime and getting up and knocking down the pull-up. And then Kyrie gets up. Avdia just can't stop his momentum. Irving back at the free throw line. They're doing a pretty good job getting the ball out of his hands most times. They've got to quit fouling him.
.28 for Kyrie Irving. Under 2 minutes to go here. 2 teams desperate for a win. Wizards coming off a loss against Miami Monday. They never led. They trailed by as many as 35. The Nets coming off a loss at the hands of the Celtics. And they were blown out on Tuesday night, shorthanded as they are. Last 9 points for the Nets have come from the free throw line. 4-point game. Caldwell Pope on the drive. Pope lays it in.
And he becomes the 7th Wizard in double figures tonight.
Irving, no. Field goal is hard to come by for Brooklyn right now. It's been since the 5:19 mark on the clock, since their last made bucket.
Well, they dodged a bullet there, though. They didn't pick Irving up early enough. They got away with it. That was a good look.
Caldwell Pope again. Tough two on its way. No. Griffin, the one-handed rebound. Here comes Brooklyn. 2-possession game. Brooklyn's deficit 6, approaching the 1-minute mark. Thomas, he'll fire a three. He's fouled, and it goes! A chance at a 4-point play for Cam Thomas.
Well, that's a big-time shot, an important shot. There, Pope's trying to say he kicked his leg out. I don't know. That looks like a pretty normal shot to me. He might have exaggerated the foul after he got hit. I think he gets hit, and then the leg comes out.
Time.
This challenge, because now you're a minute to go in what could be a 2-point game here, and you're down to 1 timeout.
Thomas secures a 4-point trip down the floor. Closest the Nets have been this quarter. They trailed by 13 with 7.5 left. Under a minute to go. Irving now on Neto. And now Mills converges. A scrum. Was a lot of contact what we got here. The jump ball?
No, foul.
Foul, okay. And Patty Mills will draw that foul.
And a good call there. A little much. Not sure Patty Mills needed to do this. Good job there. There was no call. He's down on the floor. Don't foul him there. He's no threat.
Wizards, believe it or not, have played well in these crunch time games. They have 9 wins in games decided by 3 points. That is the most in the NBA. And this is a team that has just 24 wins. They're 5 games under 500 for the year. But they've executed well. They don't have a lot of pieces here tonight, so we'll see as Neto cashes in 2 clutch free throws. Brooklyn ball, down 4.
They're going to come and double Irving again. You just got to make solid plays out of this.
Johnson fouled. He took it right to the basket.
And he is not a good free throw shooter.
This is where he struggles. And he gets the shooter's bounce that time. He's shooting just 37.9% from the free throw line.
But he's 5 for 5 tonight, and this would be a big one right here.
Maybe a lot of it has to do with the rhythm of the game and getting the minutes. Missed it. Big miss.
We jinxed him.
That was you, not we.
It was. That was me. I said he was 5 for 5.
3-point game. 35 seconds to go. Kuzma will eat some clock. Nets need a stop. They've lost 9 straight games. Johnson on Kuzma, 1-on-1. Couple crosses, step back 2, no. Thomas the rebound. Nets have a chance here.
They elect not to call timeout
And they've got 2
leave
left.
it on the floor.
Kyrie Irving with 9. Kyrie Irving is fouled. The deficit is 3. Irving going to the line. 2 timeouts left there for Brooklyn.
I like the idea of keeping it on the floor, not letting Wes Unseld Jr. set his defense. I like that. If Irving can get that in the basket, he's at the line to tie it. Just couldn't quite get it. But there's plenty of time here. He makes them both. They'll get up and pressure the inbounds maybe. But then you're going to have to fall. Yeah, and Washington has one. They have one.
They can advance it here as Kyrie Irving hits. Add one more, give him a 30-point game. It's his second 30-point game here against the Wizards in the last 3 weeks. 6 assists, only the 1 miss at the free throw line.
Doing his damage at the free throw line. He's got 13 points here in the 4th quarter. Most of them at the free throw line.
But a furious comeback for Brooklyn, down 13. Now down 2, 1 free throw remaining. And he's got it, and Wes Unseld Jr. will take a timeout.
Irving is going to play on the ball. He's going to face guard it and play everybody coming to the ball. Quick foul, and they get Caldwell Pope, who's a very good free throw shooter, to the free throw line, shooting almost 90% on the year. But even if he makes them both, you got 6.3 seconds and 2 timeouts. There's still plenty of time here for the Brooklyn Nets.
Caldwell Pope, their best free throw shooter. And that age-old question, Brooklyn gets the ball back here. Let's say they're down 3. Do you foul them and put them at the line, or do you let it play out?
Absolutely, you foul if you're up 3.
Caldwell Pope cashes in.
But you're going to foul when the ball goes on the floor. And in a 6.7, we'll see what Brooklyn does, but they're going to be running Irving or Mills off screens to catch and shoot. You got to be very careful there. You don't want to foul them in the shooting motion.
Rebounders in the game for Brooklyn. Got to secure it if it's a miss. 6.3 seconds, Caldwell Pope. Clutch free throws.
The ball to go on the floor because you don't want to foul anybody in a shooting motion. It's going to be Irving coming off.
Johnson puts it in close. Irving got to get one up. Down 3, triple team, gives it up. Thomas for 3. Griffin there to put it back. It does not matter. It counts. But they needed 3 and they got 2. And the Washington Wizards win it tonight. And the Brooklyn Nets losing streak is now at 10.
Well, they elected not to foul, but they come in aggressively, triple team Irving. Patty Mills standing wide open on the other side of the floor, but Irving can't.